Alright, hello stream. Hello YouTube recap. We are going to do a little bit of a recap on today's trade, right? What is today? Today is payday, guys. We're getting paid 6.2k tonight, right? I'll do a little video on that later. I don't like this light though. Alright, so, with that being said, how did I make, my money today, right? So, let's talk about the market. What did the market do today, right? This is going to be my trade for today, right? Pretty simple stuff, but let's get into it, right? So, what does the market do, right? Market opens, right? Pre-market open, we kind of dump out a little bit, and then we low-key end up edging this low, but we do put in a bullish SMT, right? We put in a bullish SMT across ES and the DAG, as we know, and following that, we do get a move higher, right? We get a move higher, so I'm like, okay, bro, we are low-key bullish, right? We're low-key bullish, we're low-key moving, right? So let's low-key, react off of what the market's doing. So we do exactly that, right? We wait for the market to, present an opportunity, right? So yeah, we come lower, right? We ended up opening right here. We came lower, we rebalance into this internal range that we have right here, right? Rebalance into this internal range right here. Holy shit, bro, my fucking magnet is so strong. Rebalance into this internal range. What do we do off of that? We displace higher. Okay, cool. So clearly we're pretty bullish, right? We kind of want to see the market continue following that trend. We have draws higher, mind you. We're also at all-time highs, so we want to be very cautious about how we trade, because we could just get caught in some absolute slop, and we don't want to get caught in some slop. You feel me? So that being said, let's low-key adjust my camera. With that being said, right, we're gonna wait for the optimal entry, right? What is the optimal entry in my opinion? It was waiting until we manipulated higher, right, and then we showed clear signs of retest, and then displacement following that, right? So what do I mean by that, right? What did the market do after we came lower? We at SMT, we displaced higher. What did we do again? We somewhat rebalanced into this PXH, right? We had this manipulated high right here, right? This is going to be considered as PXH. Okay, I'm gonna delete all these drawings real quick just so it's easier to follow, right? We had this PXH right here, right? Why is this PXH? It's a previously manipulated high. Cool. We just manipulated through it. Rebalance at PXH. What did we have after that? We did not touch the 0.5 of this range. So didn't touch the equilibrium, so you can't really base a trade off of that. But with that being said, though, we're not in the macro yet. It's still going to be, it is still 8:35, 9:35 Eastern time, right? So what are we going to be doing? We're going to be patient. We're going to be waiting until the market shows, the algorithmic signatures that we're looking for, blah blah blah, all that stuff, right? So, yeah. So following that, we get some displacement out of PXH. And I'm like, okay, I feel like these draws are pretty obvious, right? We're obviously going to take out this draw on liquidity, right? This is going to be a 50-minute. Let's be very cautious, though. Let's be very cautious because, right, this draw on liquidity, we're going to put in a massive SMT with ES the minute we do take that draw, right? ES did not take that draw, dude, right? So SMT is put in place, right? We also have this range right here. Equilibrium of this range got tapped into, right? Let me explain my thought process now that we took out this draw. Right now, this is a turtle soup, right? We also have the equilibrium of this range right here, right? As we know, guys, and if you're new to watching my recaps, right, I trade low RR, right? I'm taking like 20-30 points max. Like, I'm getting what I can. I'm getting the fuck out of the markets. Why do I trade like that? Because it's high win rate, right? Because you're trading price. You're reacting to what the market's doing. So it's like it just works for me. It's like better for you psychologically. It allows me to trade with clarity, right? So what does the market do? We rebalance. We have this internal low right here, right? Move down, then move up. I consider it a low, right? What do? We internally swept that low, right? What's something we've been talking about recently, though, in the markets? It's going to be called double manipulation, right? Double manipulation is a pretty big one, okay? So what does the market do? We double manipulate, right? We ended up double manipulating this low, right? We have another internal low I got put in once we fucking took out that low. Boom, turtle soup that one, right? So this candle right here, order block candle, right? Move down and move up. That's an order block candle. What did the market do? We double manipulated this low, and then what did this candle do? We displaced higher. We had a bullish closure, right? Okay, I'm like, this is pretty discretional, but I'm like, okay, following that, that move, I'm going to go ahead and enter this, right? I'm going to go ahead and target the most obvious draw on liquidity. Boom, play out perfectly. Why did this play out perfectly? What did the market do right here? Market came higher, rebalanced the order block and displaced higher, following the trend. Why did it go higher? We also came into equilibrium of the range. We have no reasons to go lower. We respected bullish PD arrays. So it just seemed like this was just a manipulation move because we also wanted to sweep higher, right? Again, what's another reason I took this trade? Because I have book maps, right? I have book maps, and I also use book maps to find out where there's like resting orders, right? So these are resting orders to me, right? obviously you could be on the other side of the other side of the screen, right? You could have been like, okay, this could be a short right here, right? But the reason it's not a short, in my opinion, was because I just saw so many orders on the other side of the screen. We also ended up respecting this order block and displacing higher. So, I mean, on both ends, you could have caught in a long or a short. I mean, a short like this looks good as well. You could have caught in at 1-to-1, maybe like 1-to-1.5 right there, going to the most obvious draw on liquidity. But at the end of the day, it just depends on how you trade and, you know, what you're like comfortable getting into, right? Pretty discretional. I was just looking for longs today. We also had an internal SMT right here. But, I mean, with that being said, I think today was a pretty good day for me. I'm pretty happy with how I performed. That goes ahead and locks in a like $6,000 payout today, guys. We have 2.2K here, 4.4, 4, and then we have 1.4 here. So looking at roughly $6,000 in a payout today, a little bit less than that maybe. But with that being said, I'm pretty happy with how I performed today. Yeah, let's secure that winning day. We're starting the month off green, right? We're literally starting the month off green. So this calendar will be all green this month. That's what we're going for. That's what's gonna happen, right? So yeah, literally trade recap for today. Pretty simple, but you know, it was just about being patient and allowing the markets to really tell you what's going on. What are we going to do, right? Yeah, this is pretty risky because again, we already have taken a draw, but I just saw there was a lot of resting orders and I was like, okay, it would be stupid to not capitalize off this. And I was pretty comfortable with it after this, you know, double sweep and displacement higher, right? So overall, pretty good trading day today in my opinion, guys. Hope everyone banged out. And if anyone has any questions, you know, feel free to always DM me on TikTok or Instagram, either or. With that being said, though, I'll catch you on the next recap. Use code CBAS at Alpha, Future, Stratify, and Apex. And I'll see y'all for the next recap, though, guys. So yeah, pretty chill stuff. Chill guy, chill stuff. So all right, bye bye, guys. Y'all have a good day. And yeah, thank you.